Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. Alongside Craig Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Jordan. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Bradley in at the two-guard spot. And for the Nets, Tyler Hero out there with Devin Booker. And it's Fox. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Monk in at the 2. And Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
Yes, Kevin, the major forces, you know for sure. There are always some teams Here we go. You just can't tell if they're legit or not.
So the Lakers win the tip. Outside Bradley. Driving inside. 7-foot shot. That misses off the backboard. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Brooklyn. Hero passes to Monk. He kicks it to Fox. Back to Monk. Shot clock at 6. It's Fox with the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Now here's Westbrook. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Rebound, Brooklyn, coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Adebayo kicks to Fox. Comes up empty down low.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Now here's Durant. He's covered by Hero. Durant, no good. Now here's Monk. Defense is right there. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And Bradley gets it to go.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Westbrook against Fox. Nets passing it around. Booker the pass to Adebayo. Back to Booker. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Good from Booker. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Miami.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have two evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
And this is big. I mean, when Westbrook is connecting from deep, it just opens everything else up for his offense.
First quarter. Adebayo kicks to Fox. Pass to Booker. Back to Fox. Going inside, and it's blocked by Jordan.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high.
Bradley dishes to LeBron. That shot misses. The Nets go the other way with it. Monk, the pass to Fox. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
I had a chance to look at some stats for James. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Davis is checked in for the Nets. The shot's good.
You got to clog up the lanes because Wall runs all over you when you don't.
Nunn kicks to Westbrook. Westbrook a screen on Wall. Here's Nunn. Doesn't go for him. Great tee that time from Davis. Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Bledsoe dishes to Wall. Back to Bledsoe. Passes it to Murray. With the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Westbrook. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And it's Davis with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Murray kicks to Davis. Outside, Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And here's Anthony for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Carmelo Anthony, 3 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. And a closely contested, grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Now John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor.
Well, Greg, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Wall, increasing his confidence from range.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So with James on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Anthony, Kendrick Nunn out there with Bradley. And it's Durant, and it's Griffin in at the 5. No good on that one. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Fans, and honestly, sometimes even us broadcasters especially can overlook defense, Steve, especially when it comes to guards.
It's hard to spot great defensive guards, but Eric Bledsoe, Kevin, is certainly one of those guys. Very strong on the ball. He's been a first-team all-defensive member. Remember, back in 2019-20 season, Bledsoe was a key part of the Bucks' D, which was first in the league in team defensive rating.
Davis, the pass to Cousins. Back to Davis. And they double up Davis. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Nunn passes to Griffin. Lakers passing it around. Durant, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside, here's Cousins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
One of the guys who fills up the stat sheet. Unfortunately for Cousins, that tends to include a high number of techs each year.
And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Brooklyn. Julius Randle's checked in for Jamal Murray. Booker comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for John Wall. The Lakers also changing it up. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's LeBron in for Anthony. Now, here's Nunn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Nets trail by 3. The drive by Booker, and Jordan sends it back. KD with it. Out defended by Randle. Durant, and Davis sends it back.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Cousins. It's stolen by Bradley. Nunn wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. Nunn's got 6 in the quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
The drive by Booker. Randle outside. It's Davis on the wing. Booker against Bradley. Clock at 6. Booker the pass to Cousins. And it goes down 2 points.
DeMarcus very effective driving off pick and rolls and scoring with ease.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Kicks it out to Bradley. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Cousins with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from 7. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's James, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Substitution here for Brooklyn. Adebayo is checked in for Cousins. Earl comes in for Anthony Davis. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Randle. And it's Fox in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard comes in for Jordan. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Avery Bradley. Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Here's Nunn. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Booker kicks to Fox. No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 9. LeBron outside. 1:06 left in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by LeBron. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Towns, he's checked in for Adebayo. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Lakers. Anthony comes in for Kevin Durant. So here's Westbrook. The pass to Howard. In the corner, it's Griffin. Outside Westbrook. Griffin looking around. Out to Anthony. This one for three. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. And Brooklyn making a change here. Adebayo's checked in.
Into the lineup for your next. Bam! Adebayo!
Fox against Westbrook. 13 feet away. And no good. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. 6 to shoot. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Westbrook's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
And from this area, Westbrook is an accurate shooter, and he uses the mid-range more than most guards.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to it. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
I can see one of these guys doing big things in the dunk contest. Explosion, athleticism. Every true dunk artist has it.
Yeah, the selection process always gets harder from here. Every night we're amazed by a new dunk, and often from a guy you wouldn't think.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that's a halftime wrap.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen Kendrick Nunn really having a great game.
I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Bam Adebayo is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And there's Monk. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Hero in at the small forward position. James left side. Outside Westbrook. Pops it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And DeAndre is one of the best in the business in that situation. You let him sneak in behind you, and you're going to pay.
Fox with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Now Adebayo. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Fox finds Towns. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Towns has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Group in for the Nets. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Adebayo. Jamal Murray comes in for Tyler Hero. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Monk. And John Wall's subbed in for Fox. Jordan dishes to Durant. Bledsoe against Bradley. Back to Westbrook. Outside Bradley. Fires for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Bradley's got 8 points.
Beautiful execution, the rhythm, the timing, and Avery's a good finisher off the catch.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Towns, the pass to Davis. Bledsoe against LeBron. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Davis.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for James. Anthony comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Bradley. Anthony with the screen on Bledsoe. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Dwight Howard.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Nunn passes to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Nets.
Into the lineup for your Nets, DeMarcus.
Nets trail by 9.
Cousins.
Murray right side. The layup missed. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Griffin. Here's Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And inside is where Howard does the most damage, especially how he gets these calls.
First trip to the line for him here. The free throw good from Howard. Some changes for Brooklyn. Bam Adebayo comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Randall subbed in for Anthony Davis. And both free throws good for Howard.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Ball passes to Randall. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Bledsoe. And Monk's subbed in for John Wall. Booker, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. Lakers leading by 11. Nunn with it. Now guarded by Monk. It's stolen by Monk. And they're moving it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first foul.
That one's on Anthony.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Howard. Right wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And the Nets making a change here. Heroes checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Randall passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall is doubled, and it's Adebayo in the corner. And the Nets miss again. Lakers leading by 11. For 3, Westbrook. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And good that time.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Passes it to Westbrook. Into the lane. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Anthony on the wing. Pass to Westbrook. Lakers passing it around. It's tipped. 4 seconds left, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Anthony.
And Booker looks to score and score often. When he's driving, never afraid of the contact.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Booker.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
With 1 on the clock, that one no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And it's been a very competitive game. So far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Give it everything we got.
Lakers leading by 5. So for the Lakers right now, Russell Westbrook out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Jordan. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Fox against Jordan. Towns down low. Up and in on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Bradley kicks to Westbrook. James outside. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And it's Fox with the jam.
Great pass. We talk about 80s guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
James outside. The pass to Durant. Jordan with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. KD's shot is good.
This just in. Kevin Durant is good. How easy does offense come to him?
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Fox. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis in the corner. Outside, Fox. 5 to shoot. Back to Davis. Here's the 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, KD. No good from outside.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Murray outside. Davis sets a screen. Murray the pass to Davis. LeBron with the block.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. You better watch out when LeBron is around.
Here's Murray. The 9-foot shot. No good there. Bradley with some nice D. Westbrook kicks to James. Shoots over Towns. Great D that time from Davis.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And stolen by James. Lobs it up for Jordan, and the Lakers turn it over again.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Nets.
Brooklyn. With loudest section, it's going to win the free t-shirt toss. Come on, let me hear you. And your Brooklyn Nets.
And a new group in for the Nets. Adebayo is checked in for Towns. Julius Randle comes in for Anthony Davis. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's John Wall in for Fox. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if we can get it done.
Thank you, David. Booker outside. Randle against James. Booker the pass to Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Anytime you can get Randle moving toward the rim, that's a good thing.
And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. It's to Adebayo. It's stolen by Bradley. Takes it inside. James dishes to Bradley. Westbrook against Booker. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Randle kicks to Wall. Randle a screen on Westbrook. Wall passes to Adebayo. It's Wall with the drive. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And a wide open look for James. Knocks down the trifecta.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
T-shirt, t-shirt, t-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got t-shirts for everybody. All right, let's keep coming out to the court. Come on. Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn making some changes. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Bledsoe. And Malik Monk in for John Wall. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now, here's Monk. He's covered by Westbrook. Monk kicks to Hero. To the inside. Rubio.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Let's go. And your Brooklyn Nets.
He's checked in for Brooklyn. Anthony Davis comes in for Monk. So here's Westbrook to the paint. Tries from 7. Good!
A shooter of Durant's skill will always be a go-to guy. Once he has the ball, it's a done deal.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker dishes to Towns. Money!
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. He's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
We're giving T-shirts to the loudest section in the building. Come on, who wants it? Get loud! Man, your Brooklyn Nets. Let's get loud, man.
Westbrook finds Anthony. Durant feeling it out a bit. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Passes to Durant, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A multiple-time champion in this league. When Kevin Durant is healthy, he's a true force.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Towns sets the pick for Booker. From deep 3-point range,